Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Thank you so much for subscribing. And if you haven't already and you do like this channel, please do subscribe. I say this always at the beginning because somebody might forget throughout the process to click that button down below. But it does make the world a difference to me, especially now that I'm filming every day. So, guys, thank you so much for those of you who already have subscribed. Today is channel talk time, so sit down, chillax, grab a coffee, a tea, a drink, something you would like to drink or eat even, perhaps. And let's get to it, shall we? So first comment is from, I don't know if it's like Aime or Ime, on my Jersey Chanel bag review, the Jersey Chanel bag review. So it's either JME or IME. Hi. Hello, sweetie. How you doing? How does the denim... Hi. Hi. Does the denim fray easily at all because of its fabric and friction, etc.? I'm wondering if I should get a denim boy, but I'm worried the fabric will fray easily. Thanks. Okay, so I'm a bit confused right now because... is this light on? Okay. Seems to be. You asked me for denim even though my review is on the jersey. So I'm not quite sure. So I'm just going to answer you for both bags. So for the jersey, Chanel jersey bags, they're very, very delicate. Extremely delicate. Friction may occur. So indeed, you have to be careful what material you wear when you wear the bag. I prefer to wear something, well, first of all, no Velcro. Velcro is the devil. Velcro is the biggest enemy. And hooks, is all sorts of hooks. But Velcro are like minuscule little microscopic hooks, actually. So everything that could cut or that could attach itself to the jersey, avoid it like the plague. As far as denim is concerned, denim is slightly more resistant and robust. However, of course, when you wear it, there will be some sort of friction going on. And I also have to say, personally, to me, the denim, the more you wear it, the better it looks. It looks amazing. Denim bags look really cool once they're worn in a little bit. And once they start getting that patina, once they perhaps start getting a bit lighter on some parts of the denim that has been rubbing off of your body, I think that's kind of sexy. For the jersey, I like the jersey bag to maintain its shape as much as possible, especially because the jersey I have is a classic bag, and it's leather on the inside, very structured, very robust. So I just wanted to keep that shape and to stay so warm and soft as jersey is for as long as possible. So I take extra care, how I wear it. I don't really wear it together with other wool materials that are a bit more boucle-ish because they kind of rub off of each other more. I do wear it a lot if I wear, like, for example, on the top of a jacket that is nylon, like the, what is it? The Uniqlo or the Uniqlo jacket that I have. The ones with feathers inside, they're kind of nylon-y on the outside. That material is very, very jersey friendly. So I kind of like to wear my bag a lot when I wear that jacket. Or if I wear like a cotton, like a hoodie or something, that is also jersey, but not wool. It's cotton. And that's a bit more kind of straightforward, like as a material, the way it's combed and put together in shape. It doesn't really scratch off the jersey. But off my bag. So I have to say denim is more resistant than jersey. Geraldine Dover. Hello, Geraldine Dover. How you doing, sweetie? On my Stop the Harassment video, what a fabulous coat. And your hair looks great. Oh, thank you so much. Got it newly done. So, have the roots are gone. And I do my roots more or less every 6 to 8 weeks, and I'm very, very happy with this particular buttery tone of blonde. I'm experimenting more in warmer hues of blonde, as you can see. I mean, I used to be like silver and gray, but I don't know. I'm not liking that anymore. I like more this kind of warmer hues of blonde. Anyway, I would like to say that I am always astounded by people who think they have the right to be abusive to people because of their sexuality. How dare they? It angers me so much. Yeah. I mean, Geraldine, what can I tell you? Me too. It angers a lot of us. And yet a lot of people out there are really ignorant and don't know any better but to hate everything that is either different from them or to hate everything that they were taught by their parents to hate, including to hate themselves, because a lot of these people are actually closeted cases. So you can imagine the frustration. You can imagine how this sort of pressure might lead certain people to committing certain atrocious crimes as massacres and so on. Very serious, yeah. KSBMA, how you doing, sweetie? On my lambskin versus caviar Chanel bags. Hi, do you know how the lambskin holds up when it gets wet? Just in case I happen to get caught in the rain. Thanks. A lambskin should never, ever, ever see, let alone feel the rain. Avoid it like the plague. Some people are going to tell you, oh, it's fine. It ain't fine. That particular lambskin, I mean, depending what lambskin it is, of course, but if you have a timeless classic Chanel bag, that lambskin is minimally treated. I mean, the only treatment it received was to color the leather in black. It's an open leather. It's like not coated. It's not treated almost at all. So it would absorb water like a sponge, and you don't know what sort of stains and circles would kind of form there. No water. I mean, you know, there's this funny story or this funny picture running around. What am I doing with this shirt? Running around Facebook and other social media platforms where you see, it's not a meme. Yeah, it could be a meme. But anyway, like, how do you guess if a person has a fake designer bag or not? And you have like two instances of rain falling. In one picture, the person is carrying the bag on top of their head while they're running through the rain to protect themselves from the rain. And in the other picture, next to that picture, it's also raining, but the person is hiding their purse underneath the coat, hence getting themselves completely wet, but protecting the purse. So you guess which one of the two is wearing a fake bag. That was funny. Anyway, no water. I wouldn't even get the caviar leather wet. And also not the de-stressed calfskin leather from the reissues. Never. I'm literally the person that's going to get soaked wet, but I will not get my bags wet. And actually, even more so, I usually have like a plastic bag like this in every one of my bags when I leave the house, even if it's a sunny day. If heaven forbid it would start to rain, I would put the bags in the plastic bag. Like, that's how anal I am about the bags not getting wet. Pedro Becerra, or Becerra. I hope it's Becerra because that's kind of the Spanish way of pronouncing it. How you doing, sweetie? On my Stop the Harassment video, I always love these talks. And the first half has me agreeing that we all just need to let other people live their lives. Life would work out so much better, but alas, we can only educate ourselves and household at the minimum, and hopefully have that spread to where one day we become more accepting and such. And a little heart. Thank you so much, Pedro. I would like to close it with this, because this is a beautiful note to all of us to learn and keep close to our heart. However, I'm closing the comments for now. I mean, not the comments. I'm closing reading the comments, but Channel Talk is not over yet. No, there's more. So what is coming now? Well, let's just chill a little. No more reading comments, no nothing. I'm still kind of recuperating from my cold. I'm kind of dieting, although from time to time a chip here and there. I eat a chip here and there. I'm letting my hair grow, and it's really a difficult task because it's getting to a state where this is like it's not short and it's not long, so I need to wait like a couple of months more till it gets that kind of flowy outwards look. I don't know, I'm just experimenting, and as long as I have a great hairstylist that every time I get my roots bleached. The correct and proper care is taken. The proper treatments are used so that my hair doesn't break and stuff. So as long as I could keep that up, I want to let it grow and see how it looks longer. But I will cut it eventually. It's just really interesting to be able to play with the hair and kind of have the length. Of course, I'm a bit more proper here on camera, but usually I don't wake up with hair like this. It's all over the place. It's pretty long. So if you put the hair to the front, it literally covers my nose even. So it's, it's growing. We're getting to longer and longer lengths. And I've been watching a lot of TV shows because I was kind of, I had this cold that wouldn't pass. So I was in bed a lot and I was watching a lot of TV shows. And okay, there's a couple of them I want to share with you. First of all, Big Little Lies or Little Big Lies? Little Big Lies or Big Little Lies? With Nicole Kidman and Laura Dern and Reese Witherspoon. I mean, wow, what a cast of Oscar winners. I'm hooked. I've only seen, I think, two or three episodes. I would definitely suggest everybody to give it a try. It's a very interesting take on flashback narrative. And I'm also really hooked. I mean, not as much as I would be hooked on Twin Peaks, of course. I'll never be hooked on any other series as much as I am on Twin Peaks, but Riverdale with Mädchen Emick, and she used to act and will be returning in May, acting as Wendy from Double R Diner. She is also acting in Riverdale in this kind of Archie comics adaptation with a mystery twist. It is a teenage kind of crime story, mystery, thriller. They're all gorgeous, both the girls and the boys. Too pretty and too perfect, perhaps even for my taste. I like imperfection, and all what I see there body-wise, they're just like either half naked or just showing off the chiseled bodies and the youth and everything. And to me, it's just a little bit overpowering because I don't find such extreme perfection physically that attractive. I love it when there's something slightly off about everybody because that gives more character. I'm not really into Ken dolls and Barbie dolls. But anyway, the storyline is interesting, and Mädchen Amick is super great in the show. I mean, I'm a huge fan of hers, and she's kind of nasty but very hyper protective of her kid, but we don't really know what she's all about quite yet. I watched the first 5 episodes, and I don't know if she's evil or not evil or just super disappointed in the world and how one of her 2 daughters has been treated, but I'm not going to spoil too much. But anyway, there's a death at the beginning, very Twin Peaks like, very kind of Laura Palmer death in the river, or a body found dead in the river, except this time it's not a girl, it's a boy. So it's fascinating. There's no depth as in David Lynch TV series, of course, but it's more superficial, and some of the plots are a little bit naive, but I still like the effort that they took in the styling. It's beautiful. I'm really looking forward to the next episode. What else? Oh yeah, Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, or Detective Holistic Agency, or Holistic Detective Agency. Oh my God, with Elijah Wood. Watched the first season, loved it. I mean, it's an adaptation from a book series. Super crazy. First 2 episodes, I was like, oh, what the heck? I'm not going to watch through this. And then by the 3rd, I was hooked and I watched it all the way through the end. I think it's only like 8 or 9 episodes. That one was really great. Oh yeah, Santa Clarita Diet. Drew Barrymore. Girl, I fell in love with you the moment I saw you in E.T. when you were teeny tiny. I've read about your dramas, what did you try? Like, were you suicidal or something like that when you're teens? I mean, all that shebang, and you are incredible, and you're such a wonderful, wonderful soul, and incredible. But Santa Clarita Diet, I found it to be, I mean, I watched it all in one go, of course. You can't stop watching once. But it was, I don't want to say it was vulgar. It was okay. Okay, eating body parts and stuff, I would have wished, to have a bit more closure in the first episode. I mean, in the last episode, I'm sorry, in the season finale. But hoping that it's not the series finale, I think I'm not so sure quite yet if I have read that the season 2 has been announced or confirmed. I just found certain decisions in that TV show to be a bit absurd, like from the husband's and daughter's side. They just like take for granted that now you're a killer, that now you need to eat human beings to live. Well, to keep existing, I guess not living because you're the living dead. But we don't really know what you are. But I get it, it's a comedy and it's comedic, but to me, unnecessarily so. It could have been darker. I wouldn't have minded it to be darker. Like other aspects should have been more lighthearted. So, I don't know. It was meh. You know, it was meh. I love a good old zombie movie, good old zombie series. I love splatter. I love horror. I love being scared and all that jazz. But this was not scary. No, I don't know. It was tacky. But Drew made the show. Like, I watched it because of you, Drew. So, kudos to you, girl. You could make anything work, really. And then Vice Principals. Now, Vice Principals is something that has been suggested to me by a friend of mine, and it's really funny because it's like a 2-year-old series or a 1-year-old series, and I was like, oh, how did I miss that? And I started watching it, and it was super fascinating. These 2 crazy vice principals, and like Bill Murray is in it just in one episode, and he's like the principal that's quitting his job, and then these other 2 vice principals are fighting to get the position once he's gone. But then, of course, none of the 2 get the job, but some chick gets, I don't know, flown in or whatever. She kind of moved to the city and she becomes the principal, and now the whole series is about these 2 vice principals plotting against her to get her eliminated, to get her to leave or to get her fired. And it gets so brutal and it gets so evil, and towards the middle of the show I'm like, oh, this is really cool and kind of interesting because it's crazy, but then it turns so evil that in the end even I was like, no, this is just too much. But I watched it till the end. Again, it's like, it was a short series. I don't know, maybe 8 to 10 episodes. I can't remember. And it was, I don't know. Has anybody seen Vice Principals? Because if you have, like, let me know what you think about it. Some of the stuff is super abstract and incredible, but other bits and parts of it were just sick. I love the shots in the school, in the high school. It's just so beautiful. It's slightly reminiscent of Elephant by Gus Van Sant. I love the movie Elephant. It's masterfully filmed. That was the first time in my life, post Stanley Kubrick, after Stanley Kubrick died, that I've ever felt a director coming close to that energy and emotion that a Kubrick film always delivers to me and gives me. And that was the only time it ever happened to me. That was with Gus Van Sant's Elephant. What an incredible piece of art that movie is. And Vice Principals, with some of the scenes, some of the light, some of the camera cinematography reminded me of Elephant. But of course it doesn't come close. Elephant is a masterpiece. So guys, thank you very much. This was Channel Talk for today. I hope you liked it. Let me know what your favorite series are in the comment section down below. And if you have any questions, let me know. We'll get to them as soon as possible. So, thank you so much for watching again. Thumb up this video if you liked it. And subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. No matter what TV show we watch and how much it kind of influences our day and mood, because it does mine for sure. I kind of start living in it. Don't ever give up on love. Love you guys. See you soon. Take care. Bye.